All right, we're going to keep this show rolling. We have a very odd character for you next. He's excited to be here. I'm just going to bring him up. It's David the Voice Stein, everybody. David!
Hello? If you think my voice is odd, you should hear the voices in my head. Yeah, this is my voice, and having a voice like this keeps life interesting. The other day, this young lady went up to me and she said, "Is that your real voice?" Sheesh, I don't go up to ugly people and ask them if that's your real face. I had a comedy audition the other day, and I introduced myself as David the Voice Stein. And the guy's like, "Ooh, I love voices. I absolutely adore it. How many voices do you have?" I'm like, "Buddy, if I had more than one voice, do you think I'd start off with this one?" David the Voice, singular. I'm the only one who calls up a Chinese restaurant and they yell at me that they don't understand what the hell I'm saying. That's right. But what's even more shocking than this being my voice is I'm single. I know, shocking. A buff guy like this single? I know. And you know what the worst part about being single is? The last time I had sex? Wasn't good, no. There I was with my lady friend having intercourse. You know what I'm talking about. We'll talk later. And just when it was getting hot and heavy, her cell phone rings and she stops to answer it. I said, "Who is so important you couldn't wait 5 seconds for me to finish?" They say sex is like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good. What I have to say about that is, you haven't tried my pizza. I like cruising for chicks on the internet, and I'm actually quite good at it. I'm quite good. That is until they ask me to call. And I warn them. I say I have a very raspy voice. And they all say the same thing. "Ooh, raspy voices are sexy." Yeah, this isn't sexy raspy. This is special ed raspy. I love the single cruises for 2 reasons. 1, the ladies can't escape. And 2, if all goes well, some lucky lady will look at my Titanic by night 10. Yeah. Last time I was on a singles cruise, I talked to this one young lady for 45 minutes till the boat docked, and I asked for her phone number, and she said, "No, because I do not want to give you the impression that I am interested in you." Now, was a whole explanation necessary? Do I look like the type of guy who's unfamiliar with the term no? Maybe she said yes, then an explanation and pie charts would have been needed, but no, I understand. I read an article, they said, how one drives is how one has sex. What I have to say about that article is, I don't have a driver's license. Now let me give you the 2 biggest lies women tell guys, the 2 biggest lies. Biggest lie number 2, funny guys are sexy. I am a stand-up comedian. I get paid to make people laugh. This? Not sexy. No. Biggest lie number 1, ladies tell guys. I like tall guys because they make me feel safe. You like tall guys because they got big pieces. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not looking at other guys' pieces, but I figure I'm a real little guy and I have a real little... Anyway, anyone watch the Batman movie? That's yes, very good. That's a popular thing now. But when I was a kid, Batman not so popular. I put on a Batman cowl. I made a Batman utility belt. I went to school. You know what happened to me? I got my ass kicked. That's what happened to me. Yeah, high school was tough. Speaking of high school, you know how you get different cliques, you have different groups? I ended up hanging out with some junkies and druggies. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize they did do drugs, and they didn't realize I didn't. Yeah. It got so bad I had an intervention for me. They're like, "Dave, you gotta stop the drugs. The shit you say is freaking us out." I'm like, "I don't do drugs." "Dave, we checked your book bag. There's needles everywhere." "Yeah, I'm a diabetic. Sheesh." I'll end you on this. I love the DVDs. I like watching DVDs because I love the alternate endings. I love it. But you know what movie missed the boat on the alternate endings? Passion of the Christ. Yeah. Imagine this Jesus on the cross, and then he breaks out and he says, do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Son of God! And he goes Matrix on the juice, boom, 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 boom. And you know the people saying, no, that's wrong. You'll be the first one to run that DVD. And it makes great for sequels. Jesus versus Jason, Jesus versus Freddy. Yeah. Well, I'm a Jew telling Jesus jokes. So that's my cue to leave. You've been a great audience.